Welcome to Burr in County Offaly, St Brendan's Park for the LGFA All-Ireland Junior Football Championship clash between Carlow and Limerick. Both sides with 1 win and 2 losses from their 3 games thus far. To give you a quick rundown on the teams now, starting with Carlow. In goals, Nicole Hanley. Full back line of Una Fitzpatrick, Amy Dooley and Ruth Birmingham. Half back line, Nuala Mohan, Ellen Atkinson, Niamh Murphy. Midfield sees Caoimhe O'Neill partnered by Niamh Ford. Half forward line, Niamh Kelly, Sarah Doyle and Maria Kinsella. And the full forward line on this Carlow side, Dana O'Brien, Cleena Nishay and their captain at top of the left, Aoibhinn Gilmartin. Quick rundown on the subs: Shannon Cotter, Michelle Dermody, Antoinette Dowling, Elaine Ware, Grace Lawler, Megan Doyle, Caoimhe Redmond, Kiva Collins and Rachel Sawyer. The Carlow manager is Mark Keating from the Ballyfin Club. Heading over to Limerick now. In goals, Sophie Hennessy, Yvonne Lee, Maeve McCarthy and Charlotte Walsh make up the full back line. Half back line, Megan Buckley is at right half back, and captain of the side at centre back is Niamh McCarthy. And the half back line on the Limerick team is completed by Maeve McNamara. Leah Coughlin and Roisin Ambrose are in the midfield for Limerick. Katie Healan, Andrea O'Sullivan and Anya Cunningham, the half forward line. And the full forward line, Nicole Bennett, Amy Ryan and Christine Reedy. Both sides on the field, I should say now. Of course, the game refereed by Eamon Moran from Kerry. Beautiful afternoon so far here in St Brendan's Park in Offaly. Of course, there will be a minute's silence in this game due to the untimely passing of the Bennakerry Tinryland club player Maria Kinsella. Of course, 7 Bennakerry Tinryland players on this Carlow panel who sadly passed away last night, all in the LGFA. Wish to pass on our deepest sympathy to her parents, Mono and Patricia, siblings Aisling and David. Very tragic news coming out of Carlow last night. Of course, again, all of us in the LGFA want to pass on our sympathies to the Kinsella family. A couple of minutes away from throwing here in St Brendan's Park. Quick rundown on the two teams' form coming into this game. Carlow, from their 3 games so far, as I already mentioned, a loss to Antrim on a 5-20 to 2-13 scoreline. Also lost to Wicklow by 3-15 to 3-7. But last time out for Carlow, a win over Derry on a 9 points to 1-5 scoreline. Of course, both sides had a chance of reaching the junior semi-finals in this championship. Heading over to Limerick now, also lost to Wicklow, also beat Derry on a 2-7 to 12 points scoreline, and lost to Antrim heavily as well last time out a couple of weeks ago. Top scorers for Limerick, Nicole Bennett with 2-4. All of that 2-4 came against Derry. Andrea O'Sullivan has 1-5 to her name. Roisin Ambrose 1-3 and Katie Healan 1-2. Over to Wicklow, their main scoring threat comes from full forward Cleena Nishay, 3-1 in a game against Wicklow a couple of weeks ago. Aoibhinn Gilmartin, Sarah Doyle and Dana O'Brien also top of the charts for Carlow in this side. I didn't give you the Limerick subs and I'll give you those now. Sarah O'Connor, Lauren Ryan, Rebecca Daly, Cleena Nicalic, Louise Ryan, Roisin O'Malley, Anya Ryan, Rachel Graney, Roisin O'Carroll, Rachel O'Dell, Iris Kennelly, Kathy Ambrose and Amy Hanrahan. As we mentioned, a sunny day in large parts here in St Brendan's Park. And we're a couple of minutes away from throwing. There is a strong breeze. Well, there was a few minutes ago. Seems to be easing a bit. The team playing from left to right will have whatever advantage there is here in an immaculate pitch as well. I was on it a couple of minutes ago here in Burr. So both sides looking to reach the semi-final. Just going through their final instructions and final warm-ups. Just a couple of players to mention and look out for. Starting with Carlow, already mentioned Cleena Nishay, main scoring threat. Had an outstanding season in the championship thus far. 410 overall she scored. Aoibhinn Gilmartin, also the Carlow captain and corner forward. 4 points a couple of weeks ago against Wicklow. Another couple against Derry last time out. 5th season on the side and only 21 years of age. Also on this team, you have the likes of Caoimhe O'Neill in midfield, seriously talented midfielder. Sarah Doyle at centre forward, links the play, and their number 12, left half forward, could play on the right hand side as well. Maria Kinsella, of course, recently named as the co-chair of the GPA along with Wexford hurler Matthew O'Hanlon. On the Limerick side, already mentioned Niamh McCarthy anchoring things at centre back in the captain's position. Roisin Ambrose, a dual star, will line out at midfield. A terrific engine on her. Andrea O'Sullivan at centre forwards, the Limerick free taker. And inside in the full forward line, Nicole Bennett and Amy Ryan, both capable of causing plenty of problems to any defence, and Carlow will have to watch those two players in particular if they're to head towards a semi-final place. As I said, both sides now going through their final checks here in Birr. We're a couple of minutes away from throwing. Big game for both sides, both coming off, as mentioned, 2 defeats and 1 win from their 3 games so far. Wicklow and Antrim already in the semi-finals in the TG4 Ladies Gaelic Football Association Junior Football Championship semi-finals. So we're going to have that minute silence now for Amanda Kinsella. Before we get things underway here. Minute silence for Bennekerry Tinryland club player Amanda Kinsella, who tragically passed away last night. So nearly ready to go here in St. Brendan's Park in Birr, County Offaly for this game. So the wind has picked up just before throwing again, and it will be significant for either side that is going to be playing from left to right in this first half. Both sides going through their final huddle as well before throwing. Blow the whistle from referee Eamon Moran, Kerry man in charge of this afternoon's clash. Small crowd here in St. Brendan's Park, but from what we've heard so far, even before we went on broadcast here, they will make plenty of noise. And it's going to be Carlow playing from left to right as we see it in this first half. There's a hint of a clash of colours here between the sides as well, but should be okay. Referee Eamon Moran has had no issue with it, but could provide small issues as the game goes on. So Amy Dooley at midfield for Carlow before throwing here. She usually comes out for the throws and will make her way back into the full back position when we throw in. Limerick looking to be playing as selected, both corner back switching. That's of course Yvonne Lee and Charlotte Walsh. But everything else seems to be on point for Limerick in this first half. Maybe a couple of changes. We'll update you with those. Andrea Sullivan is out at midfield for the throw-in. So a couple of positional switches before Eamon Moran throws in here in this TG4 Junior Football Championship clash between Limerick and Carlow. That's Andrea O'Sullivan. That's won at first time. Delivers long into the full forward, looking for Amy Ryan, but it's well won back there by the Carlow defence. Amy Ryan trying to get back, does well to cause a bit of pressure, but there has been a foul. It's going to be a free for Carlow's, taking quickly over to that left hand side. That's Evine Gill-Martin coming out from her positions. Right half back now, Nuala Moan out to the left hand side now to Sarah Doyle. Doyle moving down the left wing, taking on Niamh McCarthy, gets the pass away into the full forward to Cliona Nishe, looking for a foul, but back there for Limerick is Christine Reedy. As expected, Reedy moving out from the left corner forward position, working back into defence, and it's Limerick coming away with possession now outside their 45. Foot pass, well read there by Ellen Atkinson. Atkinson has it for Carlow, gets the pass away. It's Carlow now trying to launch their second attack of the game. Ruth Birmingham delivering into the full forward lines. Dan O'Brien has won it. O'Brien now left footed, not taking the shot, gets the pass away to Evian Gilmartin under pressure from Megan Buckley, and there's enough pressure from Buckley to force the shot to go to the right and wide. First shot of the game for Mark Keating's side, and it's gone to the right, and it's their captain Evian Gilmartin, who's been very prominent in the opening stages here. It's going to be Sophie Hennessy to take the kick, goes short with it out towards the aforementioned Megan Buckley. Hand pass now coming to Yvonne Lee, who's niece of Limerick senior football manager Billy Lee. Newcastle West Club plays their football with Mona Gay. Hand pass goes astray initially, but it's Lee looking for the pass for Katie Heelan. Heelan unable to win it though, and it's well won there by Nuala Moan. And it's Carlow again in possession. Ball comes in long from Ellen Atkinson. Should be picked up back there by the Limerick defender. It's their captain Niamh McCarthy who does it. Gets the hand pass away to Maeve McNamara, and it's Limerick with Katie Heelan now in a bit of space. Heelan with the pass up the line for Limerick. Chance now in the midfield, Leah Coughlin to win it, but unable to do so. And out coming with it is Una Fitzpatrick, but she's fouled. And Limerick players taken quickly now by Roisin Ambrose. Ambrose with the ball into the full forward line. It's Amy Ryan that has it. Back to Roisin Ambrose again. Ambrose now on the run for Limerick. First scoring chance for Limerick from this attack. Maybe still Ambrose going, gets the hand pass away to Kate Heelan. It's picked up. The shot comes in. The shot is good. And it's gone to over the bar. It's Katie Heelan with it. And what a start from Limerick here. Chance for Limerick. Katie Heelan with it, wearing number 10. And that's the first point of the game. The kick out looking to be won by Limerick again. There's been a foul there though by Leah Coughlin. And Carlow with the free. It's taken quickly but hasn't gone to plan from Carlow's point of view. And it's going to be a sideline ball for Limerick. And it's Anya Cunningham with it. Plays it into the middle. Doesn't go to Andrea O'Sullivan, but will be picked up by Roisin Ambrose. Gets the pass away. It's Christine Reedy now. Gets her hand pass away. A bit of room for Leah Coughlin. Coughlin capable of scoring from midfield. Has Reedy with her. Reedy dummies the shot. Goes and bounces away. Gets the shot away. But it's gone to the left and wide. And Limerick unable to add to their scoring tally. But a promising start for Donal Ryan's side. The Maru Boher man over Limerick in his second year in charge. Quickly taken out toward that left-hand side where it's Evian Gilmartin up against Charlotte Walsh. It's Gilmartin on the run now for Carlow. Good work from Walsh, forcing Gilmartin. Just does enough, does Gilmartin, to hold on to possession. It's Nuala Moan now for Carlow. As runners offer, Maria Kinsella is one of them, but pressure comes, eventually comes to Niamh Kelly. Kelly with the ball out to the right-hand corner. It's Dana O'Brien. O'Brien now with possession against Yvonne Lee, but good work on Dana O'Brien. Back to Kinsella. There's been a foul by the Limerick corner back Yvonne Lee, and a free into Carlow. Play just coming up to 6 minutes of this first half, and Limerick with the only score of the game, one wide apiece, as well as Dana O'Brien on the 45-metre line has the advantage of the breeze, but we'll be asking a lot of O'Brien to have a go from here. Plays it across instead. It's Ellen Atkinson with it. Chance now moving on is Niamh Murphy into Gilmartin. Evian Gilmartin with the turn, trying to get onto her trusty right boot. Gilmartin still going with it. Gets the pass away. It's Nuala Moan. Has it now for Carlow. Going through their hand passes here. It's back to Ellen Atkinson. Atkinson decides to go along with it inside to Sarah Doyle. It's a good catch from Doyle initially, trying to fashion a bit of space. It's not there from Limerick at the moment. Good solid setup from the Limerick defence has forced Art Carlow to come right out to midfield with it. Pass eventually comes out to the right, and Nia Ford still going with it for Carlow, met by a couple of Limerick defenders. Their captain Niamh McCarthy's got her hands in, and it's McCarthy that's won it for Limerick. Hand pass comes away. It's Yvonne Lee, goes along with it. Pass comes in to Nicole Bennett. Bennett does well to win that one under serious pressure from her marquee. It was Ruth Birmingham with the challenge, but it's Bennett still going with it for Limerick. Nicole Bennett still going on the run. 2-4 in this championship so far. All come against Derry. Bennett's been fouled. Brilliant work from the Maru Boher club player And it's Nicole Bennett inside the 45-metre line. Brilliant one. Won it on the Carlow 65. Took off on a run. Several Carlow defenders tried to get the hand in. The foul came eventually. And it's a chance now for Andrea O'Sullivan to have a go from 35 or so metres. So Sullivan into a strong breeze. She was popping these over in the warm-up before throwing this afternoon. It's in her range, but does it have the accuracy? It's gone to the right and wide. Now Sullivan will be a little disappointed with that one. The score remains at 1 point to Limerick. No score to Carlow thus far. Nicole Hanley with the kick out. Goes short to her centre back, Ellen Atkinson. Atkinson now with possession for Carlow. Gets the hand pass away. Good running there from Una Fitzpatrick. Nuala Moan now with the ball for Carlow. Decides to go in towards Dana O'Brien. Yvonne Lee is there. Gets the hand to it, and it's won there for Limerick by Maeve McNamara of St Albans. And McNamara has won the free. A very positive play from Limerick so far in this game. Goes long to Megan Buckley. Buckley can't get her hand on it though. And the interception comes in from Carlow's number 9. That's Nia Ford. Ford has options inside. That's Dana O'Brien. One of those options. Dana O'Brien now trying to get it onto her left foot. Won't get the shot away. Gets the pass away to Avine Gilmartin instead. The Carlow captain has it. Gilmartin maybe over carrying. Good pressure again from the Limerick defence. All the way out to Nuala Moan. Moan's got Niamh Murphy on her left. Going towards the middle at the moment. Onto her right foot, Moan. Back to Gilmartin. Gilmartin with the shot. And it's gone to the left and wide. Great pressure from the Limerick defence yet again. And it's they that have forced a second wide for Carlow. So 2-1 to Carlow on wides. 1-0 to Limerick in scores. And it's Sophie Hennessy with the kick out. Goes short. It's very accurate. 1-2. Leah Coughlin. Back now to Maeve McCarthy of Drumbroadford. Up down the line to Anya Cunningham. Wearing number 10 but advertised as 12. And it's Limerick now with possession. Roisin Ambrose looking to find Andrea O'Sullivan with the pass. There's 2 Limerick players there. There's a couple of Carlow ones as well. That's going to be a throw-in. Neither side able to get possession. And referee Eamon Moran from Kerry says throw it up. Amy Dooley with a significant height advantage. Of course, a fine basket player as well up against Andrea O'Sullivan. Furthest thrown. Eamon Moran telling the rest of the players to move away. Throw-in comes Dooley versus O'Sullivan. So O'Sullivan that's won it. Belying the height advantage from Amy Dooley. And there's advantage coming for a foul on the Limerick centre forward as well. So Anya Cunningham unable to do anything with that. The quick free is not gone to plan from Limerick's point of view. That's Nuala Moan that has it for Carlow on the run now. Nuala Moan with the ball looking for her forward line, but it's fallen now too clean in O'Shea. Niamh McCarthy got the hand in. O'Shea's been fouled. Advantage played initially by referee Eamon Moran, but it's going to be a free for Carlow. Clean in O'Shea not going to be taking this one. It's going to be Dana O'Brien with her left foot. A couple of weeks ago against Wicklow, Dana O'Brien had several chances from this position but was unable to find a target. And see what she can do from this one. Dana O'Brien, again advertised as number 13, but that's right over the black spot for the Carlow number 15. Advertised as 13, but she's popped that one over the bar. And we're all square here in Burr. 1 point apiece. That's Dana O'Brien with the free levels things here in this junior football championship game. It's Sophie Hennessy with the long kick out. It's won. Well won there by Anya Cunningham on the Limerick side. Hand pass comes in from Cunningham. Now it's Leah Coughlin forcing her way forward. Gets the hand pass away to Maeve McNamara. McNamara delivers long, looking for the run of Amy Ryan. Nicole Hanley coming off her line well. Didn't get it at the first attempt. Pressure from Amy Ryan. But it's good work from the Carlow defence, and it's Amy Dooley to her centre back Ellen Atkinson. It's good work from Carlow, and now it's on the run is Niamh Kelly. It's Maria Kinsella in fact on the run here for Carlow. Back to Ellen Atkinson in midfield. Nuala Moan is available, bringing play into the Limerick 65 and into Limerick territory. Moan now met by the challenge of Roisin Ambrose. Back to Atkinson it goes. Atkinson goes high and long. There's room there for a Carlow player, and it's clean in O'Shea that's there for Carlow on the run. In fact, it's Queeve O'Neill. Still O'Neill. So O'Neill with the shot. Does it have the accuracy? It doesn't, and that's a third wide for Carlow. It was Queeve O'Neill who'd got into acres of space there for Carlow. The pass came from Ellen Atkinson. She went long and she went high, as did the shot from the Carlow midfielder. But it's a third wide for Carlow, and the score remains all square at a point apiece. Kick out from Hennessy is accurate to Maeve McCarthy. Pass now coming. Limerick working it through the lines. And it's Leah Coughlin who has it in midfield, carrying the ball forward with confidence to her midfield partner, Roisin Ambrose. Ambrose under pressure, finds a pass away now, and it's Christine Reedy. Reedy has overcarried, says the referee. In fact, there's been a foul, and it's gone to Limerick. And Limerick now trying to launch another attack. Corner back, Charlotte Walsh. Walsh still going. Von Lee, in fact, that has it. It's Lee with the ball into Amy Ryan. It's a good low ball. Ryan has two markers on her. Amy Ryan now trying to get a shot away, coming onto her favoured right boot. Gets the pass away. It's well intercepted back there though. That's Niamh Murphy that has done it for Carlow. Good work from the Carlow number 7 from the St Anne's Club. Atkinson has it now into Queeve O'Neill. O'Neill playing it forward for the run of Sarah Doyle. Christine Reedy is going to meet her with a challenge, but it's Doyle on the run for Carlow. Into space for Dana O'Brien. Roisin Ambrose is there, as is Megan Buckley for Limerick, and it's Buckley that picks it up off to her right hand side now, and to her Maroochbore clubmate Charlotte Walsh. Up towards now Katie Healan. Healan trying to win it, but it's Queeve O'Neill that's there for Carlow. And it's now Niamh Murphy. Pass there from Niamh Ford, left hand side. Niamh Kelly now into Ruth Birmingham with a bit of space. Up from corner back Birmingham, trying to hold on to it, doing well to do so under severe pressure, and came in from Limerick. It's going to be a free to Carlow, says referee Eamon Moore. Takes the number of the Limerick player that fouled. It's going to be a free for Niamh Murphy, and Carlow back to an defender there, and it's back to now Niamh Murphy on the run to Ellen Atkinson, coming back from centre back, chased back by Andrea O'Sullivan, but doing well to hold on to it is Atkinson under severe pressure. Limerick really funneling back well in the opening stages of this game. Out to the left hand side now, there's a bit of space for Niamh Ford. Roisin Ambrose is trying to get a challenge in, but Ford powering towards the end line here before checking back outside. It's Ford has it for Carlow, looking back to Nuala Moan. Moan now, hand pass away. Back to Ford, trying to fashion a bit of space as Gil Martin gets the hand pass away. Pressure again, it's clean in Ishay. Ishay's been fouled again. Maeve McCarthy with the foul, and it's clean in Ishay. That has been fouled. It's going to be a little chat maybe between Dana O'Brien and clean in Ishay. It's going to be Ishay to take. Minutes played here in St Brendan's Park in Burton. It's 1 point apiece as Nishay lines this one up. It's a good strike from Nishay. Looks to have the accuracy as well, and that's exactly what it is, and that's Carlow in the lead here. It's 2 points to 1 in their favour. 2 frees for Carlow as well. It was Limerick through Anya Cunningham, or Katie Healan I should say, that got the opening score as we hit the water break here in St Brendan's Park, Burn. It's Carlow that lead 2 points to 1. And the manager, Mark Keating, will be very happy with how his side have responded after Limerick's fine start. That point from Katie Healan, wearing number 12 on the Limerick side, that got the scoring underway here in Burn. But it's Carlow that lead 2-1 at the first water break. Carlow side are back on the field now after that water break. And Limerick team now just coming back on themselves. So it's Carlow that lead by 2 points to 1 as this water break ends. So Carlow said with a strong breeze that's ever freshening here in Burr, and they'll be looking to take more advantage than what they've done in that opening quarter. We'll restart with a kick out from Sophie Hennessy, Mary I student in Limerick, looking for runners and looking to go short has been Limerick's tactic thus far, but she has kicked a few long as well. Plenty of movement in this Limerick side. Hennessy decides to go long, looking for Leo Coughlin. There's one there from Una Fitzpatrick there coming up, gives it to Gil Martin. Gil Martin on the run, trying to get onto her right foot, gets the hand pass away. It's Fitzpatrick, has continued to run. It's Fitzpatrick with the shot, and over the bar it goes. Excellent work from the Carlow cornerback. She won the kick out for her side. She made her way forward after that. Took the pass from Avine Gilmartin, and Fitzpatrick had the chance to pop it over the bar, and Carlow go into a 2-point lead here in Burr. Excellent stuff from the Carlow cornerback as Sophie Hennessy looks to find her cornerback and midfielder. It's Leo Coughlin that has taken it, finds her midfield partner in Roisin Ambrose. That's Ambrose now on the run for Limerick. Good work from Niamh Ford. Ambrose eventually gets away from her marker. Ford still doing the chasing though. Ambrose under pressure, gets the hand pass away to Andrea O'Sullivan. There's been a foul. Limerick playing advantage here. Advantage is over, says the referee. Has picked up by Ellen Atkinson, but there's a player has gone down injured here. And immediately stopped by referee Eamon Moore. The referee doing the correct thing here. It's Andrea O'Sullivan, I think, the Limerick centre forward, that has gone down. Welcome back to St Brendan's Park in Burr, County Offaly, for the resumption of this TG4 LGFA Junior Football Championship game between Carlow and Limerick. There's been an hour delay for an injury, or due to an injury to Limerick centre forward Andrea O'Sullivan. The ambulance has called a neck injury to Andrea O'Sullivan. Seems to be in good spirits, maybe only as a precaution. We'll update you when we know any more on that, but back in action here any second now. Referee Eamon Moore from Kerry getting ready to get us back underway. 18 minutes on the clock. It's as close as we have it to from when the injury happened. That's Ellen Atkinson that has the ball for Carlow as we get underway here. And it's Atkinson with the free over towards Avine Gilmartin. It's going to be one over there by Limerick though. That's Megan Buckley that has it for Limerick 2, Christine Reedy. Reedy now has options on her right. That option is Charlotte Walsh. Walsh still in possession. Met by Sarah Doyle. Walsh has slipped, manages to hold on, gets the pass away to Iris Kennelly, who's been the substitute for Andrea O'Sullivan, and now it's into Limerick captain Niamh McCarthy. McCarthy under good work from McCarthy. Beats a couple of Carlow defenders before giving it in low towards Amy Ryan. Ryan dangerous when she gets running, gets the pass away to Heelan. Heelan's already got one, but she's hit this one to the right and wide. A second wide for Limerick. Katie Heelan, the only score today. Of course, Carlow leading 3-1 here in St Brendan's Park in Burr. A chance for Limerick to get the minimum between the sides in the other game. It's a vital game as well. Derry currently beating Wicklow on a 1-9 to 1-8 scoreline. Big ramifications for that, but for these two teams. But we will update you with that as that game goes on. Of course, that's heading towards the final whistle as Amy Dooley has possession for Carlow. Katie Heelan wins it on the ground, though, for Limerick. It's Heelan on the run. Tries to find Leah Coughlin. It's a good pass from Heelan. Coughlin, slow to get down to it, gets possession, finds Amy Ryan. Ryan with a chance now. 3 Carlow players around the Limerick full forward. She still manages to hold on to it. Ryan now coming back out towards the 21. Has options in the middle. That option is Roisin Ambrose. Ambrose now trying to get a bit of room for the shot. It's Ambrose with the shot, and it's Ambrose with an outstanding score for Limerick. And right on the resumption of this game, Limerick are back to within a point. Excellent score from Roisin Ambrose, and it's Carlow now in possession on that far side with Niamh Ford. But referee Eamon Moore says she's overcarried, and Limerick are quick on it. Pass now coming up towards Nicole Bennett. Bennett gets a touch to it. The referee says the foot went on the hand of the Carlow defender. It was Una Fitzpatrick, of course, who scored a point for Carlow in this game. And that was fouled by Bennett according to the referee. It's going to be a free to Carlow on their own 45-metre line. So that score from Roisin Ambrose bringing Limerick back onto 2 points and back to within a point as the ball comes into the middle to Ellen Atkinson. Atkinson finds Amy Dooley. Dooley likes to get forward even from her full-back position. Challenged by Niamh McCarthy. Limerick were looking, was that a charge? But referee Emma Moore says no, and he's given a bit of bookwork here for Niamh McCarthy. She seems to be holding her head gone down, the Limerick captain. That's all that Limerick need now is another player down injured with a head injury. Physio out in a flash here, but we're going to have a free to Carlow either way. And when Niamh McCarthy is ready to continue, could be a bit of bookwork for referee Eamon Moore to take care of. McCarthy's up on her feet. Still getting attended to by the Limerick physio. We're just waiting now to check on the health and fitness of the Limerick captain, Niamh McCarthy. Came off first with that challenge on Amy Dooley, where referee Eamon Moore decided it was McCarthy that fouled the Carlow full-back. It looks like it could be just a warning for the Limerick captain. Seems to be okay, getting a chat from the ref. Just a talking to for the captain, says the referee, and Amy Dooley will restart with a free for a Carlow side that lead 3 points to 2. It's Dooley left-footed, gives it back, and it's Carlow now trying to work possession out of their own 45. Still in possession is Niamh Ford, gets it to Cueve O'Neill in midfield party. Bit of space now for Niamh Kelly, gives this one in. But it doesn't go to plan from a Carlow point of view, you'd think. Cleanan O'Shea trying to win it. Charlotte Walsh has done well from Limerick's point of view. And gets the pass away, and Limerick now trying to work it out with Yvonne Lee. Lee gets the hand pass away. Good work by Megan Buckley. Buckley coming off her marker, and an acre of space for Buckley to run into here. Delivers it straight down, looking for Nicole Bennett. Bennett gets it ahead of Amy Dooley. It's Bennett on the run now for Limerick. Nicole Bennett heading towards the middle, has been fouled, looking for the advantage, played the advantage to referee. And it's going to be a free to Limerick. And it's going to be Nicole Bennett taking over the free taking duties following Andrea O'Sullivan's departure. And it's Nicole Bennett with a chance to get Limerick on level with Carlow for the second time. It's Bennett with 5 minutes of this played, 23 minutes played, goes short instead. Chance now for Limerick. It's Anya Cunningham getting that shot away. It's going to tail to the left and wide. There's the shot from Cunningham. And it's a third wide for Limerick. So the distance too much for Bennett as Nicole Hanley takes this kick out. Looking for Maria Kinsella, met by the challenge of Maeve McNamara, but it's Kinsella that has won it for Carlow. Chased down by McNamara though. Good work by the Limerick wing back, and as a result Kinsella has fouled the ball. It's Roisin Ambrose trying to take this free, trying to take it quickly, opts to go short instead to Anya Cunningham. It's Cunningham with that shot that just tailed to the left and wide for Limerick moments ago. Back to Ambrose. Ambrose on the run, right through the heart of the Carlow defence. Still going, Roisin Ambrose. Is that the levelling score? Indeed it is. That's a second for Roisin Ambrose, a third for Limerick. And we have a level game here in Burr, as referee Eamon Moore is going to have a chat with Nicole Bennett, it looks like. Doesn't seem to be anything serious. So all square here in St Brendan's Park as Nicole Hanley files Amy Dooley with the kick out. Dooley gets the hand pass away to Una Fitzpatrick before taking it back again. Amy Dooley into Nuala Moe now. Carlow trying to advance into Limerick territory now with Niamh Ford. Ford bursting away from Leah Coughlin. Coughlin staying to her task, and there's a mistake by the Carlow midfielder, and Limerick have possession through Maeve McNamara. It's a good low pass from Maeve McNamara. Megan Buckley very prominent since the restart here into 2 point scorer Roisin Ambrose. Ambrose looking for the run of Katie Heelan. That's the other scorer on the Limerick team. Chased back by Niamh Kelly. It's Heelan trying to head towards the middle. Has been fouled, says the referee. Still going with it. Hand pass doesn't go to plan, but the Limerick number 12 had been fouled. And there's another chance for Nicole Bennett from a similar area where she went short just a couple of minutes ago. But Limerick have broke out faster than Carlow since that hour-long delay for that injury to Andrea O'Sullivan. And it's a chance for Nicole Bennett to give Limerick the lead. They led early thanks to Katie Heelan's point. It's Bennett with the strike. It's not going to reach goal. It's taken brilliantly by Amy Dooley. She gets the pass away to Niamh Murphy. Back to Dooley again. Hand pass to Aveen Gilmartin back there. In fact, that's Fitzpatrick again, and working through the hands now. It's Ruth Birmingham. Birmingham for Carlow. Met by Iris Kennelly. Gets the pass away. And it's Una Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick goes short to Dana O'Brien. It's O'Brien now for Carlow. Dana O'Brien with possession. Has options in her captain, Aveen Gilmartin. Gilmartin to Fitzpatrick. Now into Dana O'Brien again on the Limerick 45. It's O'Brien. Tries to play this one into the dangerous clean and Nishay. Yvonne Lee is there for Limerick. Nishay though has it, trying to get onto her right boot. Good challenging from the Limerick defence. It's still clean in Nishay though, trying to get a bit of space for a shot. Still going. She has been fouled, says the referee. It's clean in Nishay. Eventually gets the shot away, but the whistle had gone from referee Eamon Moran for a chance now immediately after Limerick levelled for Carlow on their very first attack really since the break. And it's clean in Nishay that has the chance for Carlow. She's got 1 point from a free already, has the Bennekerry Tinryland player. And every chance of popping this one over, given from what we've seen from the Carlow full forward this season. 4-10 overall from 3 games. It's the free from Clean Nishay, and no problem for the Carlow full forward. Her second point of the game, and it's Carlow with 4 points to Limerick's 3. 3 frees for Carlow and a point from play by Una Fitzpatrick. Well, all of Limerick's scores coming from play. 2 for Roisin Ambrose and 1 for Katie Heelan. And Sophie Hennessy takes this kick straight down the middle. It's a good one for Megan Buckley. Buckley with a good pass to Maeve McNamara, and Limerick getting out of defence quickly here with Leah Coughlin. Coughlin still going with possession. Looking for help is Leah Coughlin. Steps, calls the Carlow crowd. Nothing forthcoming from the referee as Roisin Ambrose takes possession for Limerick from Christine Reedy. It's Buckley again to Leah Coughlin. Limerick going through the hands, looking for for Iris Kennelly. It's Kennelly now. Chance for Kennelly. Shot from Kennelly. Goes low. Saved by Hanley. A good play from the Carlow keeper from Iris Kennelly's shot. And it's Una Fitzpatrick now to Ellen Atkinson for Carlow. Atkinson getting through a couple of Limerick challenges before offloading to Aveen Gilmartin. Hand pass comes to the far side, and that's Caoimhe O'Neill, chased back by Charlotte Walsh for Limerick. O'Neill is still going. Good work for Walsh. Can't stop the Carlow train in Caoimhe O'Neill. The hand pass though over towards Clean and Nishay. Nishay picks it up. Good challenge by Yvonne Lee initially, but it's Clean and Nishay still with possession for Carlow. She's been fouled again by the Limerick marker, but this time O'Shea keeps going. Advantage has accrued now onto her left boot. It's Clean and Nishay with the shot. It's a brilliant score from O'Shea, and it's Carlow into a 2-point lead again. 5 points to 3. It's Nishay's 3rd point. It's her first from play, and that's excellent work from the Carlow full forward. That puts them 5 points to 3 in front. We've played 28 minutes of this game, as Sophie Hennessy takes this kick out again, finds Megan Buckley. It's a source of promise for Limerick, is that link up from the kickouts, as Yvonne Lee now being met by the challenge of Nuala Moan. 50-50 ball. Limerick trying to win it through Anya Cunningham over on that far side, and Cunningham has done very well to win it for Limerick. Hand pass away now to Amy Ryan. Ryan has speed to burn. It's Amy Ryan on the run now for Limerick, heading towards goal is Amy Ryan. It's Ryan with the shot, and it's just wide. Play will come back for a free after Ryan was fouled, but the Limerick full forward went for goal and was just a foot or so away from the bottom left hand corner, just to their left and wide, as there's an injury to one of the Carlow players back there. I think it's Una Fitzpatrick that's down. Indeed it is Fitzpatrick that's going to receive a bit of attention here, but play will restart with a Nicole Bennett free, and Bennett has had 3 frees since taking over the duties, and I went short with one, and her attempted shot second time around was well dealt with by Amy Dooley. So this one may be a bit more scoreable from a distance point of view. The angle isn't too bad either for the Mruboher club player. And Bennett opting to take her frees from the ground. Bit of attention though before all that for the Carlow cornerback Una Fitzpatrick, who of course a point scorer on this team in this game. A fantastic score, having won a Limerick kick-out. Took the pass then from Evian Gilmartin and put over a fantastic score in the early stages of this game, but of course an hour-long delay due to a serious injury picked up by Limerick centre forward Andrea O'Sullivan. We're back with it now, and it's Carlow that are leading 5-3. Limerick had brought it back to 3 points apiece thanks to 2 scores from Roisin Ambrose, but a further 2 efforts. First one a free from Clean Inishe, and then an excellent point from play by the Carlow full forward has them in the ascendancy. And we've extra time in the other game in Division 4. It's all square at full time between Derry and Wicklow, 1-10 apiece in Mullahorn. So we've extra time in that, and that of course has huge bearing for both Limerick and Carlow. Extra time in the other Division 4 game, of course, heading towards the semi-finals next weekend as Nicole Bennett takes this for Limerick. No problem for Bennett, and there's one between the sides again. Of course, those in Limerick will know Nicole Bennett's grandfather, Jimmy Clancy, a very prominent referee in rugby initially, and now still refereeing in local soccer. As Nicole Hanley takes this one, Christine Reedy trying to win it for Limerick. No one has won it initially. It's going to bounce favourably though for Charlotte Walsh on the Limerick side, and gives it to her clubmate from Maru Boher, Megan Buckley. Buckley to Leah Coughlin. Leah Coughlin gets the call, but goes low to Amy Ryan instead. The initial call came from Anya Cunningham, but now it's Amy Ryan coming back towards her 45 to Christine Reedy. Back into middle to Buckley. Megan Buckley now all the way over to that far side. And there's a bit of space now for Roisin Ambrose. Ambrose gets the hand pass away. Nicole Bennett, good movement inside from Bennett. Back to Ambrose. 2 points already for the Old Mill club player. But now it's Ambrose heading towards the middle. Tries a flicked pass. Looks for Leah Coughlin. Just didn't have enough on it. And well picked up by Una Fitzpatrick, who's having a fine game in defence for Carlow. Nuala Moan now with possession for Carlow. Former Carlow captain. Finds Ellen Atkinson. Atkinson has Niamh Murphy in support on her left shoulder. Iris Kennelly gets a hand in, but the pass still finds Caoimhe O'Neill, the Carlow midfielder. O'Neill decides to go high and long towards Maria Kinsella. Good take from Kinsella. Looks like Kinsella still going. Just a trip by Maeve McNamara. Unlucky from the Limerick wing back. 50-50 ball. Just got their legs tangled, and it's Clean Inishe with the free for Carlow. Just a bit long for Dana O'Brien as Nishe plays this one. It's a good ball into Evian Gilmartin. Nishe is free again. That's going exactly there from Gilmartin. Nishe is hard to stop, but she gets going. Goal chance. There's a player inside. It's O'Brien. It's O'Brien with the goal. Brilliantly worked goal by Carlow. It's 1-1 for Dana O'Brien. Gilmartin and Nishe linked up from the free. The ball came back to Clean Nishe. Devastating run through the middle of the Limerick defence. Pass to Dana O'Brien on her trusty left boot. Just slots it past the advancing Sophie Hennessy, and it's a goal for Carlow, and they have a 4-point lead for over Limerick. Carlow won 5, Limerick 4 points, and it's Carlow that have it again with Niamh Ford. Ford with the hand pass. Gilmartin now with it. Carlow in the ascendancy here. It's back to Dana O'Brien, fresh from that goal. She's got a great left foot. Has O'Brien, and she's popped that one over as well. Brilliant score from the Carlow number 15, Dana O'Brien. It's 1-6 to 4 points. 5-point lead for Carlow, and all of a sudden it's Carlow dominating this contest now. Brilliantly worked score again from Carlow. Brilliant stuff from the captain Gilmartin. Found the pass of Dana O'Brien, and from a long distance she popped that one over as Limerick keeper Sophie Hennessy finds Megan Buckley from the kick out, but Buckley's pass doesn't go to plan. It's Caoimhe O'Neill gives it to Maria Kinsella. Kinsella now wearing number 10. Maybe a hint of charging there. Referee says no. Gets the pass away to Gilmartin. There's runners here all over the place for Carlow. One of them is the corner back. That's a chance going through is Niamh Ford. Goal chance again here. It's Nishe. It's in the back of the net again for Carlow. The work came from Niamh Ford all the way up from midfield. The pass came across the Clean Nishe. And it's Carlow that have another goal here. 2 goals in the space of 2 minutes just before half time. In at added time, the second goal. The first one just before the 30 minutes are up. And it's another goal for Carlow. It's another goal for Clean Nishe. That's 1-3 for her in this first half. It's 5-13 in the championship so far for the Carlow full forward. And it's Carlow that 2-6 to 4 point lead here. And Limerick are certainly reeling. It's another chance here as Gilmartin finds Clean and Nishe. Tried to burst through the Limerick defenders. It's Nishe that has it. Shot not coming as of yet for Nishe. Still trying to find a bit of space. Great work from Roshi and Ambrose in defence. No, says referee Eamon Moran. Says there was a foul. That's a chance for Carlow. They extend their lead even further here. It's currently 2-6 to 4 points. 8 point advantage for Carlow. There's a chance to put it at 9. Surely the last touch of the first half. Clean and Nishe just about to receive a bit of attention. Nothing too serious by the looks of things. It should be Dana O'Brien to take the free. She's taken one free from this angle in the first half so far. She's already got a goal. She's got another point as well. Dana O'Brien. 1-2 for her. 1-3 for Clean and Nishe. And there's a chance now for Carlow to really put the pedal down on Limerick as O'Brien slots this one with no problem whatsoever over the bar. And that's 1-3 for her. And 1-3 for Nishe. And the other point, of course, coming from Una Fitzpatrick. As we head towards half-time here in Burr. It's Carlow leading 2-7 to 4 points here. As Sophie Hennessy gets the kick out. That's the half-time whistle here in Burr, County Offaly, in this TG4 LGFA Junior Football Championship Round 5 clash between Carlow and Limerick. A semi-final spot up for grabs in this game. And it's Carlow that are very much on top at half-time. Those two goals in the final moments of the half proving crucial. It's 1-3 apiece for Clean and Nishe and Dana O'Brien. The other point coming from Una Fitzpatrick. While on the Limerick side, Roisin Ambrose has 2 points, and there's a point each for Katie Heelan and Nicole Bennett. Half-time here in St Brendan's Park in Burr. It's Carlow 2-7, Limerick 4 points. Welcome back to St Brendan's Park in Burr, County Offaly, for the second half of this TG4 LGFA Junior Football Championship clash between Carlow and Limerick. Carlow with those 2 goals at the end of the first half in added time from Dana O'Brien and Clean Nishe. See them 2-7 to 4 points up against Limerick. Of course, this game had an hour-long delay due to an injury to Limerick centre forward Andrea O'Sullivan. So we're getting underway here in the second half a lot later than expected. We hit towards 10-3 or 10-4, but in the other game in Division 4 today, already in the semi-finals were Wicklow. Derry pushed them all the way in that game, but Wicklow have beaten Derry, so it's under our understanding that both Limerick and Carlow, despite this result today, will book a semi-final place, but it still matters as the losers of this will play top of the table Wicklow, and the other team, the victors of this game, will be playing Antrim. So just awaiting Limerick coming back onto the pitch here in Burr. And just quick run through of the scores for Carlow and Limerick. Carlow, of course, 1-3 from Clean and Nishe and 1-3 for Dana O'Brien. And the other point for Carlow coming from Una Fitzpatrick. And of course, 2 frees for O'Brien and 2 frees for Nishe in that total as well. While over on the Limerick side, Roisin Ambrose has 2 points. And there's 1 each for Katie Heelan and a free from Nicole Bennett, accounting for the Limerick scores. It's Carlow now will be playing left to right, or right to left I should say, as you see it in the second half. As I said, just waiting for Limerick. A lot to do in the second half too, Limerick. We're seeing there Nuala Moan, former Carlow captain, vastly experienced player, lining out at half forward despite the number 5 jersey on her back for the moment. But either way, it's Carlow that are fully in control of this game as we still await Limerick coming onto the field. Iris Kennelly, the only sub in that first half for the injured Andrea O'Sullivan. It's Kennelly wearing number 26 for Limerick. We'll see in the second half if there are any more substitutions made at half-time by Limerick manager Donal Ryan. But it's Carlow that hold all the cards heading into this second half. And it's half-time and extra time, I should say, in that Wicklow Derry game. So nothing confirmed as of yet, but Wicklow leading Derry 212 to 110. We'd heard reports that that game is over, but just confirming now that that one is just about to go into the second half of extra time as Limerick come back onto the pitch here in St Brendan's Park with it all to do for Donal Ryan's side. Big second half needed for them as they come back out. As I said, we'll update you with any substitutions we have as we get them here in the commentary area in Burr. Looks like Amy Ryan is certainly out in midfield for the second half. That could be just a positional thing for the throw-in. More accustomed to playing at full forward is the Ula club player, of course, her brother, Pat Ryan, part of the Limerick hurling setup. And of course, Pat getting ready for the All-Ireland final next weekend. But it's all about the ladies footballers for Limerick and Carlow this afternoon. There is going to be one sub for Carlow. It's going to be number 18, Antoinette Dowling, that is coming on. It's Dowling that is coming on right half back. So maybe a switch. Nuala Moan operating at left half forward. So could be Maria Kinsella that's got off the Carlow team. No, Kinsella's still there. So we'll update you with that as we have it here. In fact, it's Niamh Murphy that's coming straight off. So Antoinette Dowling for Niamh Murphy is the Carlow substitution. There's a bit of confusion about that sub, but it's definitely Antoinette Dowling on for Niamh Murphy. So the initial confusion is over. Just waiting for this half to get underway, and that's what we have now. As Amy Dooley wins the throw-in for Carlow. And it's Dooley on the run, met by the challenge of Roisin Ambrose. Gets the pass away to Sarah Doyle. Doyle now going for Carlow. Sarah Doyle with the shot. It's going to drop. An easy one for Sophia Hennessy. Deals with it, just palms it down to herself for hand passing to Megan Buckley. Buckley now with possession for Limerick. Back it goes to her corner back as Charlotte Walsh. The ball comes long from Yvonne Lean. It's a good take from Leah Coughlin. Coughlin now looking for some support. Has it in the middle with Roisin Ambrose with the sides, and it's a poor pass. Gave it to her too late. Intercepted by Maria Kinsella. It comes back to Sarah Doyle for Carlow. Back to now Caoimhe O'Neill. Now to Niamh Ford, of course, vital in that second goal for Carlow. A defence splitting run through from Ford before playing the ball across to Cleenan Shea, who palmed it into the net, and that's a free for Carlow. Followed by Maeve McNamara on Caoimhe O'Neill. And it's Ford that has the free for Carlow. Just going to go backwards with it to Amy Dooley. All the time in the world for Dooley to take that one before offloading to Ellen Atkinson. Atkinson now back to Ford. And now back to Dooley again. Dooley moving forward with it. Back to Niamh Kelly. Kelly with big pace there, playing the ball on to Ruth Birmingham. Birmingham now with the ball for Carlow. Back to her captain, Aveen Gilmartin. Gilmartin has it. Hand pass from Gilmartin away to Birmingham again. But Limerick there in numbers. Doyle does well to hold on to it for Carlow. Does Sarah Doyle on the run. Gets a bit of space. Does Doyle. Gets the shot away. Brilliant score from Sarah Doyle. Well known for playing in a full forward line, but for championship, she's out at centre forward. That's the first score of the game for Doyle, and that's the first score of the half for Carlow, and it puts them into a 10-point lead here in Burr. 2-8 to 4 points they lead. There's 2 minutes of the second half played as Sophie Hennessy gets this one away to Niamh McCarthy. Little drop from Maeve McCarthy, but manages to hold on to it and regain possession. Back to Yvonne Lee. Foot pass from Lee into the middle to Roisin Ambrose. Ambrose looking for a movement outside her. Has it from Leah Coughlin, and Amy Ryan is on her flank, and it's Ryan now in possession for Limerick. Amy Ryan gets the ball inside to Katie Healan. Good turn from Healan. 1 point to her name in the first half. Healan back to Amy Ryan. Good work from the Carlow defence, forcing Limerick to go backwards. Ryan with a speculative shot. And it's going to drop to the right and wide from the Limerick full forward. So another wide for Limerick. And it's Carlow taking this one quickly from Nicole Henley to Amy Dooley. Dooley now on the run for Carlow. Has the player inside. It's Nuala Moan, and off her shoulder goes Una Fitzpatrick for Carlow. Very impressive game so far as Dana O'Brien takes the pass from Fitzpatrick. Back to Maria Kinsella on that far side. Good work from Maeve McNamara. Got a hand in, and as a result, It's a sideline ball to Carlow, taken quickly, and it's Una Fitzpatrick again for Carlow. Back now it comes to Nuala Moan. Ruth Birmingham has made a fine run on this near side if they can get possession back out here, but Limerick have closed that one up with Megan Buckley. It's Amy Dooley now on the run for Carlow. Dooley heading towards the middle of the field to Aveen Gilmartin. Good turn from Gilmartin to get away from Charlotte Walsh. It's Gilmartin now for Carlow. Gets the pass away. Limerick doing their best to hold on to it, but in comes the Carlow player now, and it's back again to Dana O'Brien. So O'Brien on the run. Brilliant block down by Limerick captain Niamh McCarthy. It's Carlow that still have it though. And it's the shot coming from Dana O'Brien. It's going to drop short. It's going to drop into the hands of Christine Reedy back there. And Limerick come away with it with Reedy. Hand pass is good to Yvonne Lee, and it's on again to Iris Kennelly, wearing number 26 on the Limerick team. It's Kennelly. Kennelly now sprinting down that left wing, beating all comers at the moment. It's still Kennelly going here for Limerick. Iris Kennelly goes with the foot pass inside. It's a good ball for Katie Heelan. Goal chance maybe here for Limerick. It's Heelan with the shot, and it's over the bar from Katie Heelan. Chance of a goal. Limerick needed a goal. They'll have to settle for the point, and it's the second one for the St Albans player Katie Heelan, as the kick out is taken quickly to Nuala Moan by Nicole Hanley, and it's Carlow working out of the fence with Amy Dooley. Dooley now gets the ball away to her centre back Ellen Atkinson. Atkinson on the run for Carlow, chased back by Megan Buckley. Good work from Buckley. The pass comes to Aveen Gilmartin. Gilmartin, Sarah Doyle just behind her, and Doyle makes a good run. Christine Reedy is chasing her down, but there's a bit of space. Hennessy's off her line, and fouled by Dana O'Brien. A needless foul, and both players are down. A nasty collision, but the foul came from the Carlow corner forward. Dana O'Brien looks to be okay. Sophie Hennessy is down as Limerick make another substitution. It's number 19, the experienced Cleanan Icalic, who plays her football with the Navanna club in the Gaeltacht in Galway, is on for Leah Coughlin. So it's another substitution for Limerick. Leah Coughlin from the Ula club comes off for Cleanan Icalic, a teacher in Limerick, primary school teacher, Cleanan Icalic. And we're going to have a bit of a delay here as Sophie Hennessy, the Limerick keeper, receives a bit of attention. 2-8 to 5 points here in favour of Carlow. 1 point apiece in the second half. Point for Sarah Doyle from Carlow, and of course that point moments ago Katie Heelan, second point of the game for her. And Sophie Hennessy now down receiving treatment. Limerick warming up another sub. I think it's Anya Ryan that's warming up from the Mungret St Paul's club, so she'll be introduced soon by the looks of things by Limerick manager Donal Ryan. But it's all concern now for Sophie Hennessy, who seems to be fine to continue. And it's Limerick with it all to do here in St Brendan's Park, County Offaly. And it's Niamh McCarthy, who's been struggling with an injury, the Limerick captain, from early in the second half. So that's a big blow for Limerick, seeing their captain Niamh McCarthy come off injured. She's been struggling for a while after a collision early on. And of course Carlow are making a... Well, Dana O'Brien has been sin-binned for that challenge by Sophie Hennessy. We missed that in commentary. And a distraught Niamh McCarthy coming off the field for Limerick as Sophie Hennessy takes the kick out. It's won by Nuala Moan initially. Chance here for Cleanan Icalic. Another goal for Carlow would surely finish this game. Limerick have got back as Gilmartin tries the shot and gone to the right and wide. So a chance coming there for Carlow after a poor kick out from Hennessy. It's Niamh McCarthy with a neck injury. That's what seems to be the issue here for the Limerick captain, but she's off the field, and Limerick down a very, very important player. Sophie Hennessy takes this kick out. It's a better one to Megan Buckley. Just fisted it on though when she had a bit of time to catch it. It's Carlow have it through Nia Ford. This spells danger for Limerick. Forward back it comes to Aveen Gilmartin. Gilmartin to Doyle. Doyle with a point in the second half. She's looking for a second. Does she have the accuracy this time? No, it's gone to the left and wide. So Limerick stay alive. 2-8 to 5 points in favour of Carlow. It remains as Sophie Hennessy gets ready to take the kick out. It's Carlow now down to 14 players as well. After that, sin binning for Dana O'Brien. It's a long kick out from Sophie Hennessy. It bounces. Cleany Callig is there, but Iris Kennelly is there as well. But it's Anya Cunningham that has won it for Limerick. Going down that left wing now, Cunningham still going, gets the pass away, looking for Katie Healan. It beats a couple of players. Amy Dooley and Healan now racing. It's Dooley that gets there first, is it? It is Dooley that wins possession just ahead of Katie Healan. That's Dooley that safely gets the ball away to Atkinson. Now it's former Carlow captain Nuala Moan past the Cueva O'Neill. It wasn't the best. O'Neill does well to hold on to it now for Carlow. Met by the challenge of Roisin Ambrose, but it's Cueva O'Neill has been fouled. Advantage accruing now to Carlow, but it's Cueva O'Neill on the run now. Plays this one looking for Avian Gilmartin, but it's going to be Ruth Birmingham that wins it for Carlow. Chased back by Amy Ryan. Avian Gilmartin now back in to Ruth Birmingham. It's Birmingham with the shot, and it's easily dealt with by Sophie Hennessy. Has Maeve McCarthy in space. It's Maeve McCarthy that she's found. Now it's Anya Ryan for Limerick. Ryan beating her marker there before being fouled. Low pass comes in. Ryan had been fouled. So it's a free for Limerick. Fouled by Maria Kinsella. It's going to go back inside the Limerick 45 for Maeve McCarthy to take. And Limerick now really need to get moving quickly here. Coming up to 10 minutes of the second half played. And it's Nuala Moan winning possession initially, but Roisin Ambrose has it for Limerick. Gets the hand pass away to the recently introduced Clean and Nicalig. Nicalig now out to this right hand side to Megan Buckley. Buckley, bit of space to run into before being stopped by Avian Gilmartin, but it's inside now to Maeve McNamara. It's McNamara with the shot, and that's a stunning score from the Limerick number 7. It looked like a difficult one for Maeve McNamara to take on, but it's a score for Limerick. A quick kick out by Carlow though. 2-8 to 6 points now in favour of Carlow. And Limerick now leading this half 2 points to 1. As Carlow have possession on that far side with Maria Kinsella. She's been fouled by Charlotte Walsh, and it goes backwards to Una Fitzpatrick. And Fitzpatrick now finding Cueva O'Neill. It's on to Kinsella again. Bit of space to run into from Maria Kinsella before she's met by Iris Kennelly. Good challenge by Yvonne Lee, but they've held on to it. It's Antoinette Dowling, the substitute in the second half, finds Clean and Nishay, met by Anya Ryan. Nishay's on the run. She's been fouled by Ryan though, and maybe only one way to stop Clean and Nishay in this game. She's done it from freeze, she's done it from play, and with Dana O'Brien off the field from the right hand side, she's going to have a go at this one as well. So a chance now for O'Shea. She scored 1-3 in the first half, yet to score in the second half. Carlow only threw that Sarah Doyle point from play. It's Clean and O'Shea just outside the 21 metre line. It's a good strike from Clean and O'Shea. It's going to drop to the left and wide. So another wide for Carlow in the second half. So a wide ball from that Clean and O'Shea free. And it's going to be a kick out for Limerick and their keeper Sophie Hennessy. It's a delay in the kick out. So it's Hennessy. Has options, good moving from Limerick, but it's going to bounce into the hands of Anya Ryan. So good work from Ryan. Gets the hand pass away, maybe a bit too much on that one for Anya Cunningham. Cunningham will do well to hold on to it, but she's done exactly that as the Limerick number 10 before finding Yvonne Lee. Lee inside now to Christine Reedy. Maybe a bit of momentum for Limerick in this attack as Iris Kennelly takes possession. Brilliant step from Kennelly before losing it, and it's just bounced away from her. It's good work from Antoinette Dowling, but Maeve McNamara has done well to win that back for Limerick. It's hit Dowling in the head, the hand pass completely accidental from Maeve McNamara, looking for the hand pass to Iris Kennelly, but just smack in the face of Antoinette Dowling. And of course safety comes first when it comes to this. And Dowling will receive a bit of attention here. For Limerick will restart with an indirect free. Dowling is fine to continue. And it's Roisin Ambrose that will restart play for Limerick here. She's got a good few options behind her, and that's exactly what she may have to do, and that's what she has done. Back to Yvonne Lee. It's Lee with the hand pass to Nicalig. Clean and Nicalig now on the run for Limerick. Plays this one off over to that left-hand side, and Anya Cunningham. Cunningham now met by the challenge of Maria Kinsella, but she steps inside that. Does Anya Cunningham. She's been fouled. Happy to take the foul there, and a chance for Nicole Bennett. Scored 1 free in the first half for Limerick. As Limerick chip away at this Carlow lead, 2-8 to 6 points, 14 points to 6. You'd imagine Limerick will need a couple of goals, but they'll settle for a few points at the moment as Nicole Bennett takes this one from right on the 21-metre line. Should be well within her range from what we've seen so far, and of course all season. It's Bennett to take. It's Nicole Bennett with the strike. Looks good from here, and the white flag goes up for Limerick and Nicole Bennett. And it's a 7-point lead now for Carlow. So Limerick slowly working back into this as the kick-out comes to Nuala Moan. Moan now for Carlow. Pressure on from Christine Reedy, and she's lost possession of it. Chance now for both sides to come and win. It's Limerick that have won it through Christine Reedy, and the momentum is with Limerick at the moment. Ball comes in towards Nicole Bennett again. She's got Megan Buckley with her. Buckley, will she go for the shot? Instead, gives it to Amy Ryan. Now it's Bennett. Goal chance maybe here. Bennett with the shot. Brilliant save by Nicole Hanley. It's a goal. It's a goal for Limerick. Hanley didn't get it. It went right through the net. Bennett with the low shot. And that's 1-2 for Nicole Bennett. Megan Buckley with the pass into Amy Ryan. The ball came to Bennett on the run. Did brilliantly to get the shot away. It just looked like Nicole Hanley had got a hand to it wide. The green flag went up. The ball went through the net in the left-hand corner. And we have a 4-point game. Brilliant stuff from Limerick to come back into this as Carlow worked this out again. 2-8 to 1-7 with Ellen Atkinson in possession to Evie Gilmartin. The pass inside to Ellen Atkinson, chased vigorously by Katie Healing. But this one comes into Cleanan Nishe again. Fouled by Anya Ryan, says referee Eamon Moran. And a free for Carlow as Nishe takes this one quickly to Sarah Doyle. Carlow still down to 14 players due to the Dana O'Brien sin binning. Limerick have made good use of that ever since Evian Gilmartin has overcarried, and Limerick have a free inside their own 45-metre line. It's taken quickly to Katie Healing. Healing now is the Limerick crowd that are here in St Brendan's Park in Burr have found their voice. It's Anya Cunningham, tries to flick it up into her hand, eventually gets possession, surely fouled. Referee says no. Cunningham still has it for Limerick, has options in the middle. One of them is Megan Buckley. Cunningham is still going, finds Buckley eventually. Buckley takes a step, she's going to go for the shot as Megan Buckley. Is it over the bar? It is. Brilliant score from Megan Buckley. The comeback is on the cards here from Limerick. It's Megan Buckley with the point, and it's all Limerick at the moment. A goal between the sides here. Remarkable comeback so far from Limerick in this second half as Carlow work it out through Una Fitzpatrick in possession. Back inside again here. Limerick really tackling feverishly here as Carlow managed to come away with it now with Caoimhe O'Neill. So O'Neill that has it, been vigorously chased, but O'Neill gets the pass away towards Evian Gilmartin. There's a race on between Charlotte Walsh Gilmartin and the sideline. And it's going to be a free to Evian Gilmartin. Foul by Charlotte Walsh as referee Eamon Moran. And Gilmartin goes all the way back to midfield, and Nia Ford. Amy Ryan is there for Limerick. Will have the pace to stay with Ford, will Ryan. But Ford still going with it. Now met by the challenge of Christine Reedy. Gets the hand pass away back to Niamh Kelly. But Limerick are there in numbers again. And it's Amy Ryan that has picked it up. Christine Reedy, in fact, as Yvonne Lee now has possession towards Iris Kennelly and Katie Healan, but it's intercepted by Antoinette Dowling. And it's Carlow on the attack now again. And it's Carlow now going through it with Sarah Doyle. Limerick have won it back, though. Brilliant dispossession by Yvonne Lee, and it's Amy Ryan now for Limerick. Has Megan Buckley, there's just a point score a moment ago for Limerick on her flank, on her right shoulder, and it's Buckley that has it now for Limerick. Buckley steps inside for going low to Roisin Ambrose. This Ambrose now operating inside the Limerick full forward line at the moment. Ambrose still going. Roisin Ambrose, goal for Limerick, off the post and in, but the referee had blown the whistle. The goal won't count. He'd given Ambrose the free. The free had been given. Roisin Ambrose is having a chat with the ref at that stage. He said the advantage had accrued at that stage. It's a cruel blow for Roisin Ambrose. It looked like a fantastic goal had been scored, but the whistle had been blown before the shot was away. And we have a chance now for Nicole Bennett. Instead of the game being level, it's a chance for Nicole Bennett to add to her scoring total of 1-2, making it 1-3 from here. Looked like we were all level, but it's a chance for Limerick either way to make it a 2-point game. We played 18.5 minutes here in St. Brendan's Park in Bruff as Nicole Bennett slaps that over the bar. Third free for Bennett, that's 1-3 for her. And Limerick with rightly back into this as we hit the second water break here in Burt. Second water break, Limerick have made a remarkable comeback here in Burt. Carlow led 2-7 to 4 points at the break. They've scored 1 point in the second half, have Carlow, but Limerick have scored 1-5. And it's Limerick that have clawed back this game back to 2 points here in St. Brendan's Park. And we'll take a quick break while the water break is on. Welcome back here to St. Brendan's Park in Bruff. It's Wicklow in the other game in Division 4 today have beaten Derry after extra time on a 2-14 to 1-11 scoreline. So what that means is Wicklow and Antrim already guaranteed semi-final places, and Limerick and Carlow by virtue of that scoreline are as well. So either way in this game now we're jostling for semi-final positions of who will play who. As we get ready to start after that water break, a brilliant third quarter for Limerick, outscoring Carlow 1-5 to just a point. And it's Limerick with the ascendancy here as Dana O'Brien has come back in to the Carlow side. In fact, I think we have a substitution on the Carlow side. I think it's Rachel Sawyer that has come on for Carlow for Dana O'Brien. So Rachel Sawyer is on for Carlow as Nicole Hanley takes this kick out straight to Ellen Atkinson, and Carlow now trying to work this one out of the fence. Good chasing back by Nicole Bennett, but it's a foul, and it's Carlow that have the free with Nuala Moan. It's Nuala Moan now takes this free, goes long to Clean Nishay. Nishay has it for Carlow on the Limerick 45. Plays the pass in now, and it's Sawyer with her first chance. Goal chance here for Carlow. It's Rachel Sawyer. Great save from Hennessy. Brilliant save by the Limerick keeper. But referee was playing an advantage, and it's a penalty for Carlow. The foul had come on Rachel Sawyer from the Limerick defender. The referee was playing advantage, and it's Carlow now with a huge chance to take full control of this game again. It's Clean Nishay. She scored a penalty already in this championship against Wicklow. She's a chance now to score one again against Limerick. This, if she manages to slot it past Sophie Hennessy, will put Carlow 5 points up again. After Limerick's brilliant work in the third quarter of this game, it's Nishay. She's got one goal already. She's got 1-3 in this game so far. Hasn't scored in the second half. Has Clean Nishay, but a chance again to put Carlow 5 points to the good. It's Nishay with the shot. Brilliantly into the corner by Clean Nishay. Buries it past Sophie Hennessy. And it's 2-3 for Clean Nishay. It's 3-8 for Carlow to Limerick's 1-9. And a hammer blow to Limerick's hopes of a comeback as Sophie Hennessy goes long with this. It's going to be one back there by Una Fitzpatrick for Carlow. It's Fitzpatrick has Nuala Moan on her left shoulder. It's Moan that has it to Gilmartin. Back to Nuala Moan again. Carlow now settling their bit of nerves they may have had as Limerick were on the charge. And now it's Ellen Atkinson with the low pass out to the right. Chance now for Antoinette Dowling to run on. Back out to Rachel Sawyer, who first introduction into the game was winning that penalty for Carlow. Hasn't been fouled. Carlow still have possession through Sarah Doyle. Ball comes back out to this left hand side now to Avian Gilmartin. Carlow captain with the shot. Does it have the accuracy? The umpire gives the head, gives the nod. But we're just waiting to see if that's been given by the referee. And he's certainly taking the name of someone here as the referee Has he given the score? We're just double checking here. He's chatting to Cleanan Ishe and Maria Kinsella. Nope, score looks to be good. It's the first of the game for Aveen Gilmartin, and it puts Carlow into a 6-point lead here. So Limerick readying another substitution. Lauren Ryan from Adair is getting ready to come on. So we've played nearly 22 minutes of this second half. And it's Carlow leading 2-9 to 1-9. That goal could prove crucial here. Of course, moments ago. And followed up by that point by Aveen Gilmartin. So we're going to have a sub for Carlow as well by the looks of it. Quiva Redmond is readying to come on. So it's Quiva Redmond will come on. Quiva Redmond for Carlow. Just waiting to see who's coming off on this Carlow side, while Lauren Ryan is also on for Limerick for Nicole Bennett. So Lauren Ryan for Nicole Bennett. Nicole Bennett finishing with 1-3 in this game. And it's Maria Kinsella that's departed the Carlow side. So it's Lauren Ryan on for Nicole Bennett for Limerick, and Quiva Redmond on for Maria Kinsella on the Carlow side as Limerick look to attack again. And it's straight away into the action as Lauren Ryan plays this pass down to Maeve McNamara. McNamara now coming into the middle. McNamara with the shot. Chance for Amy Ryan in there. Great take by Nicole Hanley, but there's been a foul out the field as McNamara delivered that one in around the edge of the square. So chance for Limerick from this free, and their free taker Nicole Bennett just taken off. So we'll await to see who's going to take this free for Limerick. Could be Iris Kennelly. It looks like Kennelly's going to be the one to take it. So from her hands, Iris Kennelly, with her first chance of this second half. Had one shot after coming on in the first half. Whereas Kennelly from 26 or 7 metres. Iris Kennelly, that's going to drop short in around the edge of the square. Drops for Amy Ryan. Ryan now with a chance for Limerick. Plays it across. Roisin Ambrose has it. Ambrose has options outside. One of them options is Amy Ryan. That's going to drop to the left and wide. Shots from Ryan goes wide. So Carlow remain 6 points clear here in Burr. 3-9 to 1-9 the lead as Nicole Hanley takes this one out towards Amy Dooley. Dooley has possession for Carlow inside to Ellen Atkinson. Back to Nuala Moan with possession. Now it's Atkinson for Carlow. The ball played to the right hand side to Nia Ford. That's Quiva Redmond now. The recently introduced Quiva Redmond. Hand pass to is taken by Maeve McNamara, but she took the ball illegally, says the referee, from Sarah Doyle. And there's going to be a free for Carlow and a free for Cleanan Ishe as Limerick ready. Rebecca Daly from Athea, of course. The next substitution going to be coming on for Limerick is Cleanan Ishe. Readies herself to take this free. 2-3 for her in this game. Can she make it 2-4? It's great take from Hennessy on the line. And gets the ball away to Christine Reedy. Reedy now with it for Limerick. Under immense pressure here is Yvonne Lee. Well worked out of defence initially by Limerick before it comes out to Megan Buckley from Anya Ryan. Megan Buckley now looking for options, has a couple with her. Megan Buckley goes inside again to Cleanan Kellig. Kellig now to Roisin Ambrose. Yvonne Lee on her left shoulder, but Ambrose is going to take it herself for the moment before offloading. Has Megan Buckley out in this wing in a bit of space here, but Ambrose is going herself for the moment. Still going is Roisin Ambrose. And tackled by Nia Ford. Just ran out of juice there to Roisin Ambrose. And it's Carlow that have possession with Sarah Doyle. Doyle with the hand pass to Niamh Kelly. And it's Una Fitzpatrick now as Carlow worked her way up the field. Ruth Birmingham coming out of defence. Challenged by Maeve McCarthy. Free, says the referee, Emma Moran. That's going to be a talking to for the Limerick fullback. Carlow trying to take that one quickly, but that's not going to happen. We're talking to for Maeve McCarthy, and it's going to be a yellow card as well. So the last thing Limerick needed here was a sin binning, and that's exactly what's happened for Maeve McCarthy. So Limerick down to 14 players here with 26 minutes played of this second half. They need the goals and they need them quickly too, Limerick. But they're down to 14 players after that sin binning too. Maeve McCarthy, and it's Carlow with Nia Ford in possession. Back to Ellen Atkinson. The instruction from the sideline is to put a bit of width in it, but it's in the middle for Carlow at the moment. Atkinson takes it from Fitzpatrick. Now it's Moan to Birmingham. On the run is Carlow's substitute, and that is Michelle Dermody. Into Gilmartin. Shooting chance for Gilmartin. It goes to the left. In fact, it was a pass initially from Sarah Doyle. And it's Carlow with that chance, but it's gone to the left and wide. And Limerick now need something quickly. That substitution for Rebecca Daly now won't happen, as Ambrose takes this one, gives it to Megan Buckley quickly this time. It's Buckley now down this right hand side. Very impressive performer for Limerick throughout. Buckley tries to go along with it, doesn't get the accurate pass into Anya Cunningham or Amy Ryan that were looking for it. And it's a sideline ball to Carlow. It's Amy Dooley that looks ready to take this one. Nicole Hanley comes short for it, the Carlow goalkeeper. And it's back to Dooley and back to Hanley again as Limerick try to push up and put the pressure on. Telling Guive O'Neill, the midfielder. It's O'Neill now breaks a couple of tackles and gives it to the pacey Niamh Kelly inside to Ellen Atkinson. Now it's Sarah Doyle for Carlow. Sarah Doyle with a low one into Niche. Brilliantly worked move so far from Carlow as Cleany Niche finds Sarah Doyle. Doyle in for a goal chance for Carlow. Brilliant finish from Doyle. It's a brilliantly worked move all the way back from goalkeeper all the way up to the full forward. Doyle with the pass into Niche, took off on a run to take the return pass, and that should be game, set and match here for Carlow. It's a goal for Sarah Doyle. It's 1-1 overall for the St. Bridget's club player as Limerick now go in search of a goal they badly need. 4-9 to 1-9 they trail here against Carlow. It's Roisin Ambrose still going with possession, chased down by Quiva Redmond, and as over carried, says the referee. Free out to Carlow, and with that should be Limerick's chances on the way. They needed a goal and they needed it fast. 28.5 minutes of the second half played as Carlow ready. Another substitute here. It's Nuala Moan with possession inside to Nia Ford, and Ford just carrying possession has definitely over carried there. It's a free to Limerick, a goal they need, but they've no one quickly inside the Carlow territory. It's Iris Kennelly trying to win it but can't take the pass to hand. And it's Carlow on the run with Niamh Kelly. Doyle has it again, met by the challenge of Yvonne Lee. Good block down from Cleena Nicalig on the Limerick side, but Carlow have come up with the loose ball, and it's Ellen Atkinson, their centre back, that has it. Tried to be challenged by Lauren Ryan, but Atkinson has enough to go through, and it's Cleena Niche up against Anya Ryan. It's Niche on the run, could be in for another goal here. Carlow with Cleena Niche, she's on a hat-trick, gets the ball and pass away. Thought it was a teammate of hers that was next to her. Instead it was Charlotte Walsh from Limerick, and Walsh has played this one towards Megan Buckley. Limerick running out of time. They need goals, and they need 3 of them very quickly to get anything out of this game. It's Buckley delivering towards Katie Heelan. It's over the head of Heelan, and Amy Dooley will easily pick this one up as Carlow trying to bring Elaine Ware on before the full-time whistle here, as looks to be them that will play Antrim in the junior semi-final. And Limerick will face Wicklow in their semi-final as Elaine Ware comes on for Carlow. And it's Avian Gilmartin, the Carlow captain, that comes off. So Elaine Ware for Avian Gilmartin as Carlow look to be finishing third in the group in this game, and barring a miracle finish by Limerick. We're in added time here as Quiva O'Neill takes the free. And Limerick's comeback just falling short here. They were 9 points down at half time. They brought it back to 2, but that penalty from Cleena Niche has really took the wind out of their sails, and the goal since by Sarah Doyle has restored the 9-point half time lead as Una Fitzpatrick plays this one into the ever dangerous Niche. Foul for a push in the back by Anya Ryan, and Niche will probably take the free for Carlow as well. An all-action display from her. 2-3 is her scoring total with the penalty, a goal from play, a point from play, and 2 frees. Dana O'Brien has got 1-3. Sarah Doyle 1-1. And of course, Una Fitzpatrick as well. That's the scorers for Carlow in this game. Limerick 1-3 from Nicole Bennett, 2 each for Katie Heelan as Roisin Ambrose. So this one goes to the left and wide. Megan Buckley with a point as well for Limerick. So that's where we are here at the moment in Burr. As Sophie Hennessy takes this one for Limerick. It's going to bounce though to Sarah Doyle. And Doyle now on the run for Carlow, running through the heart of the Limerick defence. Ball, good defending by Amy Ryan, but a foul, says referee Eamon Moran. And it's a free, which should be a bit easier for Cliona Niche from this one. We've played nearly 2 minutes of added time in this second half. And it's Cliona Niche that ready is to take this free for Carlow. 4-9 to 1-9 they lead here in the dying embers of this TG4 LGFA Junior Football Championship clash. And it's another one for the Carlow full forward. There's another one for Cliona Niche. So that's 2-4 for her. Standing display by the Carlow full forward. Sophie Hennessy takes this one. Finds Anya Ryan, and Ryan decides to go along with this one towards Katie Heelan. Heelan will win possession for Limerick. Katie Heelan out the hand pass inside to Anya Cunningham. Cunningham on the run. Hand pass comes inside. Iris Kennelly has it. Kennelly now to Lauren Ryan. Ryan trying to get a goal scoring shot. It's Ryan with the shot. It's going to be easily picked up back there though by the Carlow defence. It was Ruth Birmingham that picked it up. Elaine Ware now out to the midfielder. It's Una Fitzpatrick now that has a bit of time. Can't get it first time. Gets the pass away. Gets the ball away. Slides in. Free for Limerick. Amy Ryan will take. Looking for options. Amy Ryan's going to go short to Katie Heelan. Heelan can't win it though. Great work from Niamh Kelly. Surely running out of time here. There's a free for Carlow. And it's going to be a free for Carlow and a free for Niamh Kelly. So 4-10 to 1-9 is Carlow's lead here. 3.5 minutes of added time played here. Una Fitzpatrick now to Nuala Moan. It's Ellen Atkinson takes it from Amy Dooley as Carlow ease through the lines with their hand passing game. Niamh Ford now for Carlow. Back to Elaine Ware. Ware now has Atkinson with her. Just on halfway, Ellen Atkinson has it for Carlow. No rush. The game is over as far as they're concerned. It's all about holding possession now for Carlow and Niamh Ford. Surely overcarried. Referee says no. And now there's room for Ruth Birmingham to run into for Carlow. Birmingham inside to Sarah Doyle, and now into the middle again for Nuala Moan. Moan looked at passing it besides, holds on to it, eventually gives the pass in to Quiva Redmond. Redmond now for Carlow in towards Rachel Sawyer. Sawyer has it. Eventually picks it up at the second attempt, and Rachel Sawyer on the run. Good run from Sawyer, trying to find a shooting angle. That's exactly what Rachel Sawyer has done, showing exactly what she can do. It's a point for Rachel Sawyer and another point for Carlow. 4-12 to 1-9 they lead. And that should be it here from Burr. It's a convincing victory in the end for Carlow. Limerick got it back to 2 points. And that's the full-time whistle from referee Eamon Moran. Carlow are victors